The Brevard County Sheriff's Office. I'm standing here with our great EOC Director, John Scott. John and I wanted to give everybody an update. Yesterday, we talked about what this storm initially looked like and the effects that we could possibly have here in Brevard County. As you can see behind us, the storm continues to stay on the same track. But as John said yesterday, this is a massive storm that's going to blanket the entire state of Florida.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Sheriff, and good afternoon, Brevard. You know, a lot of what we talked about, we're going to talk about today, we talked about yesterday, right? So those are good and bad things, right? So good thing is we haven't seen sudden changes. Bad thing is we're still talking about impacts for Brevard. And specifically, we're talking about wind. That's our big one. And increasingly some tornado threats, and we'll talk some more about that. But wind, we're talking about sustained wind in the 25 to 35 mile an hour, gusts in the 40 to 55, maybe even a little higher, 60 along our barrier islands. So definitely something we want folks to take very seriously. Want to make sure folks are taking their time to get prepared, using this last day to do those kinds of things. And then rainfall, so we're watching that as well. We talked yesterday about 2 to 4 inches, maybe 6. We're still looking at that as a range. I think we're maybe a little closer to 4. Again, good news is, you know, we have the capacity to handle those kinds of things. So we're tracking well there. And then I mentioned tornadoes. Tornadoes are an increasing threat for us. And it's a great reminder when we talk about tornado preparedness. You want to make sure you've signed up for some weather alerts so you can come to our website and do that. And then know where your strongest interior room is, because if a tornado does happen, you don't have a whole lot of time to react. And then the number one thing we tell people all the time with tornadoes is have something to protect your head. The majority of injuries we talk about tornadoes are head related. So a pillow, a helmet, those kinds of things may mean the difference between life and death for folks. So big importance on that as we move forward.
Website for you guys where they can come and get immediate information?
Yes, sir. It's embrevard.com. I think we're on your site as well. It points to us. So you can come find us out there, sign up for alerts. That way you stay informed.
Yeah, brevardsheriff.com. You can link right to the emergency management. So big question going on, especially with our parents. Schools tomorrow. Brevard Public Schools has made the decision they are going to close tomorrow, as well as Eastern Florida State College is also going to be closed tomorrow. Schools will reopen on Friday, you know, knowing that the storm's going to come and pass probably Thursday night. So we anticipate bus routes, everything else will be back up operational for our Brevard Public Schools come this Friday. Public Works, normal operations, waste management, normal operations. So we don't see any impact there. Again, this storm is a massive storm. It's a Cat 3 is what's projected, I think, at landfall in the cross area there. But we'll see that tear down effect for us. So again, make sure you're checking on your medications last minute, time's drawing short. Any supplies you want, for me, it's always snacks, but whatever you're going to get, make sure, make sure you're getting that stuff and ready to go. The team here is going to, I believe, a level 2 activation, John?
Yeah, we'll move to a level 2 tomorrow morning. Again, it's that abundance of caution, right? Just like we're asking you guys to be prepared, we're doing the same thing here as our teams work together. You know, we're going to bring in some extra folks so that if we do see a little bit more rain than expected, we've got folks who can coordinate crews to get out there and get that stuff. If we do happen to see a tornado or something, we'll have the right teams in here to respond quickly to those kinds of things. And we talk about timing. Really what we're talking about, Sheriff, is, you know, about mid-morning tomorrow. And then as you talked about, through that late evening, maybe even some early morning hours on Friday, really, but like 10 to 12, we should start to see stuff really deteriorate and then continue with us through the day. And we'll be in, along with you guys, working to make sure we're ready to act and respond to anything we need to.
Yeah, and obviously we'll get you another update tomorrow. But again, let me reiterate, schools will be closed tomorrow, but reopen on Friday. Level 2 activation here. And, you know, John, tell them a little bit about what that means to you guys.
Sure, yeah, no. So when we activate, you know, here at the EOC, if you're not familiar with us, we are basically one big problem-solving machine, right? So we bring in groups from all over. So your team, we have the fire folks here, we have our public works crews in, we have DOT, we'll have FP&L in, we're in contact with the cities. And really the goal is to make sure we've got the right people in the room to solve problems as they come up so that we can coordinate quickly, get to decisions, and then get solutions rolling.
So different levels are how many resources basically come to the room and from what things.
So it's our middle level there and making sure we have the right people.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know it, but John and his team, we have the most activations of any EOC in the country, even surpassing New York and other major metropolitan areas. A lot of that's because of what we have here on the Space Coast with our space industry, but hurricanes, everything else, all add to that as we go.
And we are a busy place. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll get you another update as needed, but probably around 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we'll have another update and have some a little bit better idea on the conditions. Always, if you need anything, please visit our website. So there's plenty of information there. And just go ahead and do those last minute things, getting your shopping done, making sure you're not only getting your prescriptions, but also for your pets. And then just get ready for some good rain and a little bit of wind.
Yeah, gonna be a day tomorrow.
So thank you, everybody. We always appreciate your support. Have a good day.